And that's one that they definitely should have won.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Now, Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And, Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Paul George.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Aaron Gordon.
That free throw good from Gordon. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
James Harden.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here's Harden.
James Harden.
And Harden with the stuff.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Leonard. Here's Mann.
3-second violation.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
One shot.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
From the arc. It's been a slow start here for Denver. They trail by 6. They get it again. Bank shot, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Oh!
Wow. Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Here's Jokic. No good with the wing jumper. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Puts up a deep 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Strother, no good. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Astanaji. Leonard with the steal. Now Harden. And again, the Clippers good for two.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Denver calls timeout. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Inside. Here's Najee. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. The shot and game clock separated by 4. In the corner, George with it. And another 3. For the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Najee. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The assist.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap. Let's take a quick break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And here is Murray. He had 35 points last game out. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Here's Man. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Zubac. Here's Man.
Nuggets foul. Strawberry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right wing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. 2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Second team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Denver making a switch here.
For your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr.
Harden with it. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Paul George. Now the Clippers with it. A nice run going 12 in a row. All sorts of time. Man can't hit. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And, Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started. He's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
To the middle. Here's Man. The shot's good on the assist by George. Man's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
The kick out to Porter. to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Zubac. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Jackson. That shot off. Good work defensively by Harden. Here now the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the
Gets a
court.
finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Leonard. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
He takes... Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Murray from deep three-point territory. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding it.
Your Nuggets. 9. The Clippers. 56.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Pass to Zubac. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
To the paint. Here's George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. George has got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers. Puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Harden has a wide open look. And another three for the Clippers.
3.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the inside. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Second team foul.
Harden outside.
Denver foul.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Out of bounds. LA ball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Reggie Jackson.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Nuggets foul. Watson.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
14.
And it's George finishing it off.
Substitution on the court.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Second personal foul.
And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
Astanaji shoots over Tucker. Jackson down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
To the wing right side. Tice. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, credit Norman Powell for the defensive play that sets up that fast break opportunity.
They need this one. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The Nuggets making a switch here. No good on the second free throw.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. And he makes both free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
2 minutes.
Outside Jackson. Over Westbrook. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Los Angeles.
That's his third personal foul.
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
1:37 left in the third. Down low. Here's Tice. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Terrific close out there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Jackson from long range. Astanaji. And it's denied.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Denver foul. Watson. That's his third personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
That's good from Tice.
Boy, Daniel Tice bided his time, was not a rotation player early, but this guy is smart. He's physical. He can play on the defensive end at a high level.
Both free throws good from Tice. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. Will it go?
Aaron Gordon is a tremendous athlete, and if he gets you off your feet with the pump fake, turn the lights out.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one misses.
To me, Aaron Gordon has all the tools you'd want from a player on the rise. Very good establishing chemistry with his teammates, and all the necessary attributes are there to take a big jump.
And here's Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Tice.
Daniel Tice.
Good on the jump shot. Tice has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And another 3 for the Clippers.
3 points.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch and shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous.
84.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And the foul on Jamal Murray.
That's his 4th.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Nicely done.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Powell. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. Good D by Holiday.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Clippers ball.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Coffey. Shoots the 3. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Coffey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
First team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Clippers.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To end the run. Out to the right wing. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
There's Jackson with the three. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Jordan's shot is off. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers.
Out of bounds.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Strawther. And another miss by Denver.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson misses.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Assist goes to.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Jackson down low. And the rejection by Zubac. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Nuggets now. To stop the drought. The kick out to Porter. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And another miss by Denver. Misses there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
The deep three from Murray. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Holmgren, that's pretty easy for a guy that long to get up and throw it down.
Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Thunder foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position. Only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Nice defense from Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's been a slow start here for Denver. 9-point game. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, it was a great one to watch, but they were unfortunately on the losing end, and they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
At the line for 2.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. No good again that time.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
I feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Denver calls time.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
.55 seconds left to play here in the first. To stop the run. That misses off the backboard.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Misses the layup.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Gordon with the defensive effort. Gets it off. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
The Nuggets, 3. Ladies and gentlemen,
and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Calm and collected with that jumper. Giddey under total control.
Here's Murray. Makes it off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. Now defended by Jokic.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Thunder,
and that one misses. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. It's tipped.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Goes back up. It's good. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
And here's Jokic outside. Pass to Jackson. Second chance shot. And another shot. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Holmgren is proving to be a very difficult guy to cover, initiating offense at every level right now.
Here's Brown. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Fires for three, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shoots it. Here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Denver.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution.
5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Yep, that one goes. 17 points in the game.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty...
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Cans it from downtown.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Jackson. They grab their own miss. Najee, good.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They get it back. A second chance effort. A three-pointer. Wiggins gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Oklahoma City. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Joe. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Joe's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Joe. Rebound by Murray. And here are the Nuggets now.
And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Joe can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
The floater. Denver grabs the miss.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Nice defense from Wallace.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Substitution on the court.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Najee. No good on the quick three. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third.
Jamal Murray.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champ.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The kick out to Porter.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And so it's the
78. The Nuggets. 17.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Thunder now. Taken away by Holiday. Murray with it. Dort covering. Shot from free throw range. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort left side. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA able to slip out with that speed, escape up the court. From there, it's easy work.
Left side, Gordon. Tries again. Excellent D there from Williams.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Looking to get it going. Here's Jokic. They get the rebound. Porter. Excellent D there from Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And stolen by Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Over in the corner, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Strother. Here's Holiday. Pass to Strother. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. It's Giddey with the drive. Williams with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Both teams changing it up here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
First person to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Outside Gordon. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Chunchon. Here's Jokic. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the thunderstorm. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Shooting for Denver, Strother, taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fourth team foul.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Taking 2 shots.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Here's Murray. Jokic inside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And the jump by Holmgren.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. The putback. Planks the putback jam. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.